show you a way in which you can save money on your everyday utilities. Have you heard of the Utility Warehouse before?
No, I haven't.
No? Never heard of it before, Alan? No? Okay. What I'd like to do to start with, if you don't mind, is let me just introduce the Utility Warehouse Discount Club to you. And then what I'd like to do is I'd like to go through some of the benefits of being one of our members. And then obviously during the course of this short presentation, if you've got any questions whatsoever, can I ask you just to leave them right until the end, because the concept I'm about to show you right now is actually rather unusual. I'm quite sure you've never seen this before. Okay. Now the company I represent, they're called the Utility Warehouse, and you've heard of the Financial Times before, have you?
Yeah.
This is the Financial Times in March 2009, and actually what it says down here is, we promoted the FTSE 250, and in March of 2009 we were actually highlighted as being the Financial Times Company of the Year. So we're actually officially the #1 company in the country, but you've never heard of us. And the reason why you probably haven't heard of us is because we don't spend a single penny advertising. It's all done through word of mouth.
Right.
Have you heard of the Mail on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. This is the Mail on Sunday, and what they say here is confidence is high at Telecom Plus. And I like this little bit of the paragraph down here, where it says the company promises to cut utility and phone bills by up to 40%. Particularly for customers who take all of their utility and phone services from the Utility Warehouse. So it's quite interesting. Would an extra 40% of your utilities be a benefit to you?
Yeah.
Good, good. Have you guys heard of the Which magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Which magazine here in October 2008. And what they're saying here is they did their first ever utility satisfaction survey. And they even joke down here by saying Utility Who, because obviously we're not a well-known brand at the moment. But what they actually did find in their survey was Utility Warehouse is actually the best supplier for gas and electricity in the country. We've got 4 stars for billing, 5 stars customer service, 5 stars telephone support, and 5 stars value for money. And we've got an overall rating of 72%, which is very good. Yeah. And that was October 2008, but in April of 2009, they did the very same survey where we actually increased our customer satisfaction rating from 72% to 83%, and we got 5 stars right across the board, which is pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Which magazine also did a study on broadband and telephone providers in February of 2009. And interestingly, out of all of the broadband and telephone providers in the whole of the country, only one of them got a Which Best Buy, and that, interestingly enough, was the Utility Warehouse.
Right.
So that's pretty impressive, isn't it? Yeah. Now, the reason why we're so unique, Julian and Helen, is actually we're the only company in the world that can actually put all of your utilities onto one monthly bill. So here's my monthly bill here. Here's where I live, and I wouldn't show you where I live if I didn't think I was going to save you money. Okay, and here you can see on here on my own bill, I have my free phone for my business, my mobile phone, we've got some fantastic mobile phone deals, broadband and telephone, that's the Which Best Buy, gas and electricity, obviously rated by Which has been the best in the country. And you can see here, I also have this thing called a cashback card, cashback, and on this bill I received £64.89 cashback onto my utility bill. Now this is where we are wholly different to anybody else. Actually, would you like to have an extra £64 onto your utility bill?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't it?
Now, what we've got here is this little flyer here, and what we're saying here is we can show you how to take 20 to 30% off your bill every single month. Would that type of discounts appeal to you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, what we actually have is this thing called a cashback card. Now, what we can see on here is